Hola, mi gente. It's your girl here. So why I'm driving on the highway and I see a dad and it looks like a child in the car, right? I'm looking in the car and I got distracted a bit because I see a bow tie on the dude's dreads. And I did glance to the back and it's a little girl. So the reason why I'm talking about this is because in my mind, a real gangster is not in the streets. Real gangsters are the ones that live their best lives at home. Ladies, let me put you on. What does this have to do with self-love, self first? Well, yeah, it has everything to do with self-love, self first, because a real gangster, a real bad boy, those are not the ones that are in the street. The ones that are in the street have nothing compared to the ones that are living in their house and handling their business. Ladies, you know what it takes to keep a home, a happy home, right? A lot of you ladies are gangsters too. I know I am. So listen, the traits of a real man, a lot of females, you know, they have that saying where they say, I want a bad boy. What kind of bad boy are you really looking for? Because once you get a bad boy, the one that you think you should have, you want to get rid of him. Because those are the ones that are giving you headaches. Those are the ones who don't want to be home. Those are the ones that want to be out with other females. Those are the ones that want to hang out with their boys only. Those are the ones that think that life 100% is always just about fun and games, right? Being in the street. How about that happy home? How about the sanctuary that you come home to? How about the bed that you lay in? The investments that you put in on a daily basis to be able to make sure that you and your family are great. It takes work, right? And the thing is that what makes it even better is if you're organized and you can do it as a unit, as a union, it makes it that much easier, right? It just makes it that much easier. So with that said, I want to make it clear that a real gangster is not somebody who is just laying low, someone who doesn't take their responsibilities and actually does something with it. A real gangster is a person who can take their responsibilities and slay them. Slay them. So ladies, when you're out there looking for a man to be the man of your life, or your husband of your life, or the boyfriend of your world, or whoever, pay attention to the qualities of that man that you're actually attracted to. Because in the beginning stages, yeah, it's all nice and fun, you know, but eventually you're going to start to see the traits of a man who can handle his business. That is probably one of the most sexiest things, the biggest turns on, right? The whole feminine and masculine connection, right? When you actually can come across a person who really, when they say something, they're going to do it, right? Isn't that awesome? So blessings to those men who are stand-up men, who actually handle their business the way it's supposed to be handled. And you know what, ladies, sometimes, you know, no one's perfect. I want to make that very clear. No one in this world is perfect. You, me, men, women, whoever, no one's perfect. You understand? However, expectations is one thing, but intentions is a whole nother thing. You can tell someone's intentions. You can tell when someone has great intentions. You can tell when someone, again, when they say they're going to do something, they actually do it. You know, life is not easy. Relationships are not easy. Taking care of the home is not easy. But when you make it, when you can tell when someone is invested. You can tell when someone actually loves being organized. You can tell when someone actually loves home cooked meals. You understand? There's nothing else to say. Pay attention to who you are around. Authenticity is so important. And not everyone has that. Not everyone is ready to be authentic. They think that they are originals. They think that they are gangsters. They think. Let them think. What you're going to do is you're going to stand on the self-love, self-first that you provide towards yourself. And as you grow that amongst you, when you learn and understand what true love is within yourself, trust and believe you will be able to see through the bushes, or, you know, see through the smoke and really see the truth in a person's intentions. You understand? So continue to practice self-love, self-first, ladies. And gentlemen too. You can tell when a feminine woman is stand up. You can tell when a woman is being her authentic self. You know, I want you guys to be able to be in blissful relationships. However, in order for you to do that, you must know what it is to self-love self first, so that you can understand how to navigate when someone is pulling your leg, someone is lying to you, when there's no truth in the matter, when someone is not invested. You can tell. These men out here, the real ones, the real gangster men, the real bad boys, the ones that's out there that's ready to rock and roll with you, that's ready to take life and slay it, trust and believe they're out there. They really are, and it's in abundance. You understand? And yes, don't think that, oh, they only come looking ugly. No, baby. Oh no, they don't. They come in all shapes, sizes, and looks. There's a lot of men who are stepping up today. A lot of men who are understanding, you know, the masculine energy that is needed in this world. And tap in, y'all. But the only way you're going to be able to find that type of person is if you tap in with yourself. Guarantee. Trust the process. Self-love, self-first is calling you. Stand up. Ciao.